Our warm-up timer is ticking. Standard bodyweight squat, 25 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Sitting back into the squat, and away we go. Not trying to go down too low, just getting warmed up. Giving the knees and the hips a chance to warm up. Warming up the fluid in the joints. Getting the heart rate up gradually. After this, we're down to the floor. Lifting up along the back of the body. With our hands to ankle. Right arm coming up to meet the left ankle. Deep breath in and then exhale. Keeping the toe pointed. And we're reaching for the ankle bone. Try to keep the legs straight. Shoulder stays down on the ground. Lower stomach doing a bit of work here as it pulls the leg upwards. And we're up to our feet again. Lunges this time. Looking for a fairly wide base of support, so feet a bit wider than shoulders apart. Step back and switch legs. Wider base of support helps with the balance. You have your hands on your hips if you prefer. If your balance is really good, you can step back a little bit narrower. We're just getting warmed up though, not trying to strain too much. There we go, back to the floor again. This arm, right leg, left arm. Inhale and exhale up. There goes our timer. Again, toes pointed. Keeping the shoulders down on the ground. And you'll find you're more mobile on one side than the other. That's okay too. We're up again. Back to our squats. Bringing the hands up overhead this time. Helping get the heart rate up that little bit higher. Anytime you go overhead with the arms, makes the heart work a little bit harder to pump the blood against gravity. There we go. Back to the floor again. Again, right arm, left leg. This time, shoulder comes up off the floor. Away we go. So we're crunching up. And don't let the foot touch the floor this time. So we're working upper and lower abdominals. And we're up to our feet again. Lunges, we're going to switch them to our social distance lunge. So pushing out in front, away we go. Step back wide, push the arms out in front. Creating that bit of space for yourself. And I see a first calorie milestone hit just there. Distracted me, almost knocked me off balance. And back to the floor once again. Last time for this warm-up round. So this time, right leg, left arm. Inhale and lift. Crunching up. Exhale as you come up. Using control. And don't let that foot touch the ground. There we go. End of our warm-up round. Let me just make sure I can see all the heart rates properly. So we've got 30 seconds. Take a sip of water. Here we go. Coming back in with our squats. Going to add a knee raise this time on our squats. Get ready. We got 7 seconds left. Not quite long enough for more water. Okay, here we go. Squat down, knee raise. We're going to alternate sides. Using the stomach to pull the knee across the body. Exhale as the knee comes up and across. One for a look. Down to the floor. Elbow plank this time. Elbows straight under the shoulders. And lift. We're going to stay here. Aiming for a nice straight line through the body. If you're under pressure with the lower back, stick your hips up in the air. Doesn't look pretty, but it gets the pressure off your lower back. That means you can keep working, keep getting the benefit from it. So we're almost there. Yay! And we're up to our feet again. Curtsy lunges next. Stepping back across behind ourselves. Step nice and wide behind. Means you'll get a nice wide base of support on the balance. If you're stuck for space, you can go narrower. Once you're coming across behind yourself, that's the main thing. I have the room, so I'm going to go that bit wider. And we're down, going for a high plank this time. Hands are going to be straight under the shoulders, feet nice and wide apart. Or up onto the ball of the foot. Nice, strong position. Keep the stomach zipped up. Like you're putting on a pair of jeans fresh out of the tumble dryer. Core zipped up. For the last few seconds, I want you to squeeze your butt. Tucks the tailbone. Keep the stomach zipped. You'll find it makes it much more challenging to breathe and relax. We're back for our squats again. Same thing, knee to elbow. But a little bit faster. Again, making sure, be mindful, pull across the body, using those lower abs. We're not just swinging the legs wildly. We're going to see 100 calories down. We're back to our elbow plank again. So once again, elbows under the shoulders, wrists under the face, head stays neutral. From here, we're going to rotate. Reach up towards the ceiling, come back down. And again, turn to the other side. Elbow up first, then the hand, and bring it back down. Elbow up, then reach, bring it back down. Elbow up, reach, bring it back down. Saved by the bell. We're up for our curtsy lunges again. Nearly at the end of this first round of work. Here we go. Nice wide step behind yourself. Hands can be on the hips, or if you want to make life difficult for yourself, you can put them up. Gently holding them behind the head. Make sure you're not pulling on the neck though. Or you can place them on top of the head. That works too. And we're down to the floor again. High plank once again. We're going to add the rotation in here as well. Feet nice and wide. Lift. So nice straight arms. Twist. Elbow up. Reach up. Come back down. So other side. Turn away. Elbow up. Hand up. Elbow comes down. Rotating. And again. Once more. There we go. And it's time for a sip. Really starting to warm up now. We got 30 seconds. Let's just make sure I can see this timer. There we go, that's more like it. So this time, squat, knee to elbow, repeater 3 times. So we're going to squat once, twice, 3 times, and back into our next squat. Away we go. 1, 2, 3, and squat down. So we're staying on the same side all the time. Touch the floor if you need to with the toe, just to steady the balance. Don't put your weight on it. Last 5 seconds. We'll get one more in here. Squeeze it in. 2, 3. We're down to the floor. We're on our sides. Small movement here in the legs. It's a hip hitch. Want the shoulders stacked, hips are stacked. Toes pointed, legs lifted off the floor. Hand in front. Exhale up. Bring them down. Exhale up. Small movement helps tighten up the waist here. Shouldn't be rolling around the floor. So it's just a small movement with the legs. If you're going really high, you probably roll backwards. So curtsy lunge, our favorite. Curtsy and across. We're going to be adding to these from here on in. Again, working with a nice bit of pace. That's the stuff. Not quite sure what happened there, but I'll sort it in a second. We've got 3 seconds left. And there we go. Time to pin me again. Down to the floor. Hip hitch on the other side. Again, hips are stacked. Exhale up. Hand is supporting the head here. Should feel this just above the hip bone. We'll do one more. And we're back up. Squat, knee to elbow repeaters on this leg. Here we go. Again, touch the floor if you need to steady the balance. We want control. Pulling with the core. I see another calorie milestone. We're flying this evening, guys. We'll finish it out. And we're back down. This time, progressing things. Side V up. We start stacked. We roll back onto our butt. Arm out straight at the floor. Exhale up. Come up as high as you can. So exhaling as you come up. And we're onto the feet again. Back to our curtsy lunge. Old favorite. And start out up here. Again, nice and quick. So maybe not coming up quite all the way, not standing up fully straight and tall, keeping slightly hinged forward. See what I mean? Slightly hinged or unhinged. Back down. Side V up. Same thing. Start stack, then roll back. Coming up for height. Keep focused. We want control. There we go. Job done. Time for a sip. About 30 seconds. Next round. It's going to be squat, knee raise, then kick. So squat, knee comes up, pause for a moment, kick, come back down. Stay on that same leg. From there we're going into our hip bridge. 3 seconds left, get ready. 2, 1, away we go. Knee comes up, pause, flick it out, come back down. Knee up, pause, flick, come back down. And another calorie milestone. Knee up, pause, flick. Get 2 more in. Might even make it 3. Last one. We're back down. Hip bridge is next. We can have a little lie down. Feet shoulder width apart. Shoulders stay down and squeeze the butt to lift up high as you can. Lower down. Inhale coming down, exhale up. Try and have your feet pointing straight forwards, not turned out at the ankles. It'll change the way you feel this. Your knees will probably want to go out to the sides. We're up again. Your knees will probably want to go out to the sides. Don't let them. So this leg is doing the work this time, right leg. We squat down. Knee comes up, flick it out, come back to our squat. So a bit of a balance challenge on this. Almost there, last 2, 1, and we're back down. Hip bridge. Same again, but we're going to alternate it 1 leg at a time. So 1 foot off the floor and lift. Bring it down, switch legs. Powerful movement. Driving with both legs. Driving one heel into the ground. Driving the other knee up towards the ceiling. Almost there. And we're back up. Curtsy lunge. Building on it, having a hop across. Here we go. Step across. Hop. Curtsy on the other side. Landing nice and light. Land on the ball of the foot, bend the knee as you land. And if I go on my ass, it's because my foot is after sliding on the mat. So if you find yourself slipping, shorten the hop. We're back down again. Same thing, hip bridge, alternating legs. And lift. Powerful movement, both legs. Powerful drive, heel into the floor, knee up towards the ceiling. Almost there. And there's that buzzer. Here we go again, curtsy lunge with the hop. 25 seconds. Use whatever space you have. If you've got more space, go wider. If you don't have much space, go higher. Either way, you're definitely going to get the heart rate up. We're back down. So we're coming into our crab this time. Hands out to the side. Fingers pointing out. We'll lift the hips. Come back down. Try and bring up the hips as high as your knees. So Ideally, forming something like a tabletop. Let the head move along with the spine. And there we go. Another round in the bag. Time for a sip. We got 30 seconds. Red zone, I like it. That's what we want to see. Okay, 15 seconds, get your breath. Control it, bring it down. 10 seconds. Curtsy lunge, hop across, starting off. Get ready, 2, 1. Here we go. Curtsy hop, we're going a little bit quicker this time. So we don't need to go down quite as low. We're looking to get more of those powerful movements in. A powerful hop. Again, staying that little bit low makes the quads and the butt work a bit harder. There we go. We're back down to the mat. Building our crab. So taking one hand up, crab, reach for the ceiling, come back down. Other side, crab, reach for the ceiling, come back down. Switching sides each time. Trying to keep the hips up high. You'll find one side is way better than the other, probably. There we go. I'm going to finish out this rep. And we're up again. Curtsy lunges. Same thing. Starting here. Nice and quick. Get that hop. Stay low. That's it. Good, good. You're in the red zone again. I like it. Pushing hard. Last 5 seconds. 2, 1. Break. Back down for our crab. Building again. This time just lifting one foot. Coming up high. Lift and lift. Switch legs. Lift and lift. Switching every time. Lift and lift. Lift and lift. Keeping the hips high. We're almost there. Great stuff. We're back up. Squats. Side to side. Stay low and pulse. Squat down. Staying low. Stepping side to side. Use what space you've got. Doesn't matter if you're going 10 steps inside or 2. Still going to be working hard. We've got 5 seconds left. Stay low. 2, 1. Pick out the legs. We're back down. This time, we're going to combine what we've done. Crab with a toe tap. Lift. Lift one hand, lift one foot. And reach, come back down. Lift, one hand, one foot. Back down, lift, hand to foot, and down. Lift, hand to foot, and down. And continue. And we're up again. Squat jacks. We squat down, we jump up. Touch the feet together. Land wide. 20 seconds left. Ten seconds left. 5, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Same again. Crab with a toe tap. Lift and touch. And lift and touch. We're going to speed it up. Great stuff. We're up again. Pulsing squats. Same deal. Oh, my bad, that was the end of that round. Take a sip. Red zone, yellow zone, lovely. Whew. Just a sip. Control the breathing. 10 seconds. Curtsy with a hop. Staying low. Here we go. Curtsy hop, stay low, stay fast. Stay light on the feet. 15 seconds left. Want to see red zone as much as possible in this last set. Four, three, two, one. Here we go. Back down, high plank. We're going to go high plank, high hips, and toe tap. There we go. Feet nice and wide, high plank, high hips, opposite hand, opposite leg. Again, back to our plank, high hips, reach for the foot. High plank, high hips, reach. Saved by the bell. Back up. Still in the red zone, I like it. Same thing, curtsy with a hop. Staying low, staying quick. We don't have to go too wide. We want speed rather than distance. Five seconds. There we go. We're back down. Same again. High plank, high hips, toe tap. Feet are wide. High plank, high hips, toe tap. Say goodbye to the glasses. High hips, toe tap. Breathing is whatever way you can do it. Ideally, exhale on effort, but at this stage, it's all effort. How are we doing? Here we go. Job done. Well done. Still in the red zone. I like it. So take a few moments, let your breath come back. Gonna recover. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Take a few moments, let the breath come back. You can keep moving around. Rolling out the shoulders. Hard work is done. Gentle spinning of the arms. Those high hips have given the hamstrings a nice stretch. Hamstrings did a lot of work today. Okay, over and back, across and front. There we go. Nice and relaxed. Hip circles. Just to loosen up after all the work. Change directions, keeping the legs straight. Small circles. There we go. Job done. Well done. Well done.